What's up, world? EchoReaverGaming here, welcoming you back to another episode of Golden Sun. In the last episode, you guys, we got everything started off, and now we are free to wander around. We are in the town of Vale, as you can see. I told that clumsy errand it'd be alright, but what am I going to do about this hole? Okay, well, first thing I want to do is I want to go get new equipment. Vale must remain hidden. Synergy's secrets mustn't fall into the wrong hands. It's one of the laws of our village, handed down from long ago. So basically what it means is, Synergy is a hidden thing. Not everybody knows about Synergy. In fact, as far as the townspeople of Vale know, they're the only ones that ever have had Synergy. So, or at least, they're the only ones that they know have Synergy. I guess that's probably what I just said, I think. Anyways, we are here at the shop, as indicated by the symbols above the buildings. And you also have the inn, which conveniently has inn written all over it. We're going to go into the shop. To the left, you have your general items vendors, so they'll have stuff to heal you and cure your statuses and stuff. But then you have the weapons and armor vendor. Now, I like to always stop by the armor vendor first because I've always been the type of person that prefers survival over being able to deal damage. So, ask me anything about armor. You have 4 options when you go to any vendor, I think, eventually. You have your buy, your sell, your artifacts, and then your repair. Buy and sell is your typical stuff. Artifacts, I'm sorry, we're out of stock right now. Artifacts is unique sort of weapons and armor, which I'll get into later in the game. And then repair is for stuff, there's certain items in the game that you can use. They'll have a secondary effect, like healing PP or healing HP or curing poison and stuff like that. But they can only be used a certain amount of times before they break, and that's what the repair option is for. You take them to the weapons or armor vendor and you repair them, and then they're fixed and you can use their secondary effect again. They'll still protect you and they'll still do damage, it's just that secondary effect. You can't use it for its secondary effect anymore. So, we're going to go ahead and go to buy, and you can see the price tags that's showing the different options. Isaac and Garrett can both equip, actually they all 3 can equip a leather cap, but I'm not gonna really go ahead and give Jenna anything really. It's just a personal preference of mine. I don't really, you'll see later in the game, but for now it's just prudent to just give Isaac and Garrett any bit of equipment you can get. So we're gonna go ahead and give them both leather caps, and they can both equip leather shields, which is actually better than their padded gloves, which you can always tell by the red, or if a item is worse than currently selected item, it is a blue town pointing arrow. And then any character that can't equip it will be smaller, and when you hover over them it says can't equip. So we'll give both of them gloves, or shields. And I like Golden Sun's sort of vendor sort of mentality, because you can, in the same screen, you can have the character equip the new item, and then they'll take the old item from you right away. So it's a very quick sort of, buy-sell sort of system they got. So we'll go ahead and get both of them new travel vests as well. Okay, and we'll go ahead and check out the weapons vendor. Let's see, we got a long sword, a short sword, which is what we have equipped. We have a mace, and we have a wooden stick, which is what Jenna has equipped. And you can see each type of weapon. The long sword is the long sword, the short sword is called a light blade, mace is mace, and then wooden stick is staff. Those are weapon classes, weapon subclasses, basically. And each character can have different subclasses. Isaac and Garrett can equip long swords, light blades, and maces, as well as axes, and then Jenna can equip staves and light blades. So we can give her a short sword if we want, and it does raise her attack quite a bit. But like I said, we're not going to really be focusing on Jenna too much, and besides that, we can't really afford it. So, a little tip I like to do, a little trick I like to do. As you can see, the mace is actually worse than what we both have. So, a little trick that I like to do, I like to get a long sword, and as you can see right now, we can't afford it. But if we go into our inventory and we sell Garrett's short sword, we get 204 coins, which is just enough to buy him a longsword. Okay, and we get a game ticket. Okay, sometimes when you make random purchases, quite often you'll get a game ticket. We'll go into the inventory and we'll show you that real quick. A special ticket from Tolby. Tolby is a town in the game. The game tickets will be later explained in the game when we get to Tolby. Just letting you guys know they are a lot of fun. Tolby is a lot of fun, honestly. I love getting to that section in the game. So, now that we're all armored up and everything, we're ready to go ahead and start adventuring around. If your synergy runs low, just walk around. You'll recover it slowly. Basically, I'm not going to be talking to a whole lot of NPCs just because, you know, it's a Let's Play. You know, I'm trying to get content out for you guys. I'm not looking to talk to every single person in the game. There will be times when, you know, I feel like just talking to random NPCs, and that's fine. But, especially for people who haven't played, honestly, it's better just to play the game for yourself and talk to the NPCs, see what they have to say. They can give you general game advice, they can have some humorous lines. It's really just completely random what an NPC will say, but it's just, the game is so good, you guys. Just, please, if you haven't tried this game, find a way to play this, whether it's on an emulator, whether you have a local game store that might sell a copy, or buying it online, however you can get a hold of it. Just do it for your sake. But when I said I'll talk to certain NPCs, these are what I mean.
Aaron, you make me so mad sometimes. Your training stone crushed my flowers. You're in for it tonight. Just wait and see.
This is Garrett's sister and brother.
You're in trouble now, Aaron. Your sister's really mad.
She's your sister too. They do have portraits, but I don't think they have names. At least not in this game. I think they name them, they give them names in the second game. I'll have to look it up, but I'll go ahead and flash their names both on screen right now for later for you guys to know. It's just a thing to share with you guys. So, well, we were heading up to Sol Sanctum anyways, which is up in the north, so let's go. Oh god! Oh god, no! You're not planning on sneaking up to Mount Aleph, are you? No? Well, I'll overlook it this time, but I've got my eye on you, Brady. Okay, and so he'll set to a patrol route, so we can sneak past him. I think we can sneak past him. Let's go ahead and wait till he passes by again. Let's go talk to this lady.
Vale stays pristine because of Mount Alep's purity. Taint that purity and you risk terrible retribution.
So that's a little foreshadowing. I think we can sneak past him. Yeah, we can totally sneak past him.
Kraden's waiting for us. We should go to his house.
Right. Okay, so I can't go up to Sol Sanctum without Kraden. Oh god! Nope, not sneaking up to Mount Aleph. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, so Kraden's house is actually right over here. And they seem to know little of Sol Sanctum's mysteries. The elders of Vale must not permit anyone to enter it, not even Kraden.
Kraden, can I use him?
His knowledge is no meager thing. We can use him.
But he's more stubborn than we expected.
And cunning, too. Cunning beyond measure.
If he won't go willingly, then we can always.
Wow. You there! What are you doing?
What are we doing? Were you eavesdropping on our conversation?
This is reminiscent of 3 years ago. Yeah, let's be honest. Yes, we were.
Oh, well, I can't permit you to continue your spying.
You're the ones who were sneaking around.
Sneaking?
Who are you to accuse me?
So Kraden's engagement was with you? Yeah, we're off to meet him right now.
And this appointment is important enough to drive us away? Yeah, pretty much. If your errand is more important than our own, then... go.
Huh? You're letting us go? Are you sure, Satyrus?
Minardi, we have no reason to delay these children any further.
Let's go, Brady.
Okay, so now we finally know the names of the mysterious man and mysterious woman from the prologue. We have Satyrus and Minardi. And if you can't tell, by the way, they're following us around, and, you know, the portraits and the evil music and stuff like that, these are actually the main enemies of the game. I don't want to spoil that for you, but I think you guys can piece that together. I think you guys are smart enough. I think my audience is smart enough to piece that together. Go, children. You mustn't keep Kraden waiting.
You'd better leave before we change our minds.
Okay, going now. Just who were they? They already know too much about Sol Sanctum. Things that even the Elders of Vale don't know. And what were they saying about the elements? Huh. Walking very slowly. The elements of alchemy. Earth, water, fire, and wind. They plan to set them into motion. The 4 elemental stars are the key? Kraden, what are you talking about? These are things that even I, a trained alchemy sage, do not know. Well, I told you guys this. The beginning of the game is going to be very cutscene heavy, and this is part of what I mean. So we'll just go ahead and talk to him. Oh, Brady.
You look like something's bothering you.
Me? Oh, well. It's those two, isn't it? Satyrus and Minardi were their names, right? Well, they're still out there. They're very persistent.
Did they want something from you, Kraden?
That seems to be the case.
It seems to be.
Mount Aleph and Sol Sanctum. They spoke as if they'd seen them with their own eyes. Isn't that strange? A little bit. Yes, you can't hunt in Mount Aleph without a very good reason.
And if they entered secretly, then they might be thieves.
We have to go tell the High Elders and the villagers, now! Worry to everyone! I still don't know how accurate the things they said were. We can do nothing until we confirm what they told me.
Then what should we do?
Well, we go confirm it.
Do you mean we should go into Sol Sanctum ourselves? Isn't that impossible?
Why would it be? Just because climbing Mount Aleph is forbidden? Pretty much. We're just going to see whether they've been to the mountain. Surely that would be acceptable. We'll be fine if they don't see us, right? Yeah, sure.
Right. We won't be doing anything bad up there. This will be just our secret, okay?
Okay. Then it's decided. We'll make you the leader, okay, Brady? I mean, I guess. Why not? There's some dangerous places between Mount Aleph and Sol Sanctum, but you can handle it, right, Brady?
You're more cautious than Aaron is, Brady, so you'll be fine.
You don't have to be so blunt. Ah, hold up. What would you do? Okay. This is our best bet. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so Kraden joins the party, but as you can see, he's not an actual party member. Honestly, Kraden is just plot character, honestly. He's not really particularly... he doesn't fight at all. I think I remember seeing screenshots long time ago where, like, in the alpha or, like, the beta of the game, like, Kraden actually was in the party, like, as a playable character. But, I don't know, maybe... I think maybe I might have imagined it, I don't know, but I could have swore I seen it somewhere online. Now we just sneak past the priest here, and bam, look at that. We're at the Sol entrance. Now, here's another point where Garrett's kind of an idiot. He said there's dangerous places between Mount Aleph and Sol Sanctum. Here's Vale, and here's the Sol entrance to Sol Sanctum. There is no other place between Mount Aleph and Sol Sanctum. So, yeah, Garrett, you're an idiot. Let's go ahead and enter into the first dungeon of the game, you guys. This is the entrance to Sol Sanctum. This is your first time here, right? Yeah. It's an important relic of our past. Take a good look at it. So this is actually going to be, like I said, the first dungeon of the game, and it's going to introduce a lot of the aspects of later gameplay in the game, such as solving puzzles, including jumping puzzles. So we'll just go ahead and jump over here, and as you can see, I went to the wrong place. The solution is actually on the right side here. We just hop, skip, and a jump away. Boom, 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 boom. And keep jumping around. Now, that's just a simple puzzle. There's actually going to be puzzles later in the game that are a lot harder. And more time-consuming and require more explanation, so... I just hit the mic. Dang it! Okay, sorry about that. Every time I go to, like, touch my neck or whatever, scratch my neck or whatever, I always run into the risk of touching the mic. Now, this is also another place where you're going to be running into random encounters, wild monsters. So, as you can see, there you go. And we finally have synergy now. Now, Cure, as it says, restores 70 HP. It costs 3 PP. That little yellow circle there indicates that it is a Venus element, Earth element, like Isaac is. Isaac uses Earth synergy. And that 1 bar means it targets a single person. So, we'll just go ahead and attack this vermin. Garrett, on the other hand, has Flare. It attacks with flaring flames. Costs 4 PP. That red circle indicates that it is Mars or Fire synergy, and the 3 bars indicates that it attacks 3 enemies. And Jenna also has the same, so we'll just go ahead and attack with her. 6 damage, and Garrett will cast Flare, kill that one, and that one, and the battle is over. I'm not going to go too far into it. We also have Move and Retreat. So, unique to Golden Sun, and what I like about it is that you can hotkey, basically, you can hotkey a synergy to the L and R buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and hotkey Move. We'll move it from Aaron, and we'll hotkey Retreat to R. So that way we can just use it real quick on the overworld without having to access the synergy menu all the time. So we'll just keep going here. Deeper and deeper. Here's a more complicated puzzle, I think. Yeah, this involves 3 different rooms. We'll just defend, flare, and defend. Okay. Nothing to it. And with like flare, how it has the 3 bars, how one's bigger. Basically, how it does it, it targets 3 enemies unless you kill the middle one, and the one in the middle will always take more damage than the other 2. So we'll go ahead and attack with that, attack there, and that's dead. And Garrett should take care of this one. Okay. And we got an herb. Random item drops will happen from time to time. See ya. Dead end, so we gotta run back over here. Let's check the experience screen. That'll show us I have 4 more experience to reach level 2. Garrett has 10, and Jenna has 16. Now, my goal here, what I want to do is I want to have everybody leveled up to about level 4 by the time I'm out of Sol Sanctum. Just future plans, honestly. It's just how it feels when you get to the main. It'll just make it easier when we get to the main area. But I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna grind or anything like that. I'm just kind of gonna go along with it, honestly. We'll grind when we get out to the world map, because right now we're just stuck in Vale until later events happen. So, got 3 experience, so Isaac is only gonna need 1 more to level up. So 1 more fight ought to do it. Forgot to mention, we did pick up a small jewel. Now, this is part of the puzzle. We go over here, and we have this. It's a relief of a minotaur. The right eye is sparkling, but there's a hole where the left eye should be. So it automatically pops up the menu telling you there's supposed to be an item that you should be able to use, an item or a synergy or something that you can use to get past the puzzle. Obviously, the obvious clue, we go into our inventory, click on the small jewel, and we have the use option. So we just click on that, set the small gem into the empty socket, and we gave it the other eye, and puzzle solved. You hear the sound of shifting stone. So basically that's saying that third hallway that we went into, the one on the far left, that's basically saying, hey, you unlocked it, good job. Okay. Garrett will cast Flare there, and yeah! I'm now a level 2 Squire, and I mastered the Squire's Quake. That basically means I learned a new ability. It'll do that, there's different synergies you learn through level up. There's some items that you'll learn synergies through, stuff like that. And then it'll give you stat raises. Maximum HP raises by 3, maximum PP by 3, attack by 4, defense by 1, agility by 3. I got 6 coins. So normally what'll happen, I'll just kind of speed through those normally. Or at least the abilities. Once I get to certain levels and I learn certain synergies, I'll stop so you guys can see that. But got another cutscene here. What's wrong, Kraden? Those two said there was a hidden passage leading deeper into the sanctum. I've come here many times, and I've always thought it looked strange. I'd always imagined Sol Sanctum would look different somehow.
What do you mean?
Sol Sanctum was built in honor of the sun. There ought to be something here to reflect that. I was always puzzled why there wasn't. If there's a hidden passage, then maybe it leads to... Well, let's see if we can find it. I think he's serious. Should we help him? Of course. Why wouldn't we? But it's too dangerous for us to split up. We should stay together. Of course. Alright, so, like it said, we'll go into our status screen here. Quake can be used in battle. It'll say there's differences on this synergy screen between towns and dungeons, and can be used in battle. Isaac finally got a battle synergy that he can use, so he can use Quake, as well as Jenna and Aaron being able to use Flare. So we can just synergy up everything. And as you can see, our PP actually got fully restored, so let me show you real quick. I can use Cure on me and on Garrett, and my PP is now at 14. You can recover that by resting at an inn. There's items called Psi Crystals that'll fully regenerate your PP, or you can just regenerate it by walking around. So we'll move the statue, and hooray, look at that, hidden door. Nothing here though. Completely dead end. So we'll move over to the other side. And, I mean, obviously you can see that stuff can be moved because the little dots on the ground, that basically shows you that you can move something somewhere around that area. So we found a hidden entrance, we're hiding up, and we're up on another floor. And we're attacked by 4 enemies. Now, I think in the first game, in this game, you can be attacked by up to like 5 enemies, I believe. But if I remember right, I think they got rid of that in Lost Age, to where you could only be attacked by 3 max. So this is kind of unique in that aspect. So we'll just kind of synergy it up a bit. I'm actually now faster than Jenna because I'm higher level. So whoosh, yeah, kill them all. And the friggin' slime is the only enemy left, so we'll just go ahead and attack it and get the experience that we need. Aaron's now level 2 guard. HP, PP, attack, defense, agility. I don't know if it raises each stat every time, or if it's kind of like a Fire Emblem thing where it just raises one stat at random. It's been a couple years since I've played, so I'll have to double check that. But I think it raises each stat by a certain amount. I don't know, I think it's random. HP, PP, attack, defense, and agility. Okay, so it does raise each stat so far. I think it's by random amounts, but I think it raises each stat by at least 1. So, plus I guess it also depends on the on the character's base stats and classes stats and stuff like that, which that's going into stuff that I can explain later. So for now, we're just gonna keep running around, gathering up coins and experience and exploring around the sanctum. There's an item over there that I want to grab real quick, so we'll head over here. God, 4 of them, okay. So we'll Quake, Flare, and Flare. Actually, wait. We'll have Garrett Flare over here, and we'll have Jenna Flare here as well. Okay, dead, and that one's gonna die. Nope, or not. I guess not. Okay, Slime will die, and then we just attack. Yeah! Okay, so we'll go ahead and walk down this long-ass hallway. Good God. Check the chest and get another small jewel. So that has to mean somewhere there is another Minotaur puzzle to solve. So we'll just kind of do this little number. Honestly, synergy just makes the fighting in at least the early games so much easier, just because you can handle, one person can handle multiple enemies at the same time, so for fairly little cost, honestly, because of how fast you regenerate PP and how low the PP costs are initially, so it's actually a fairly efficient system just to go around and just destroy everything. Let's see, we're 11, 28, and 28, okay. So we're almost there at level 3 already, and I'm not even really trying to grind, I'm just walking around. Another cutscene with Kraden. A lot of statues, looks like. More statues. Doesn't look like we can reach them from here. Perhaps synergy is the key. Brady, try to use your synergy. Okay, so this is where it comes into the field synergy comes into play, stuff like move. So let's go ahead and just move this statue. You can see we can move it around, but there's nothing there. I believe this one has a hallway behind it? Yeah. So let's go ahead and check this out. I think it's just an empty hallway, though. We have a maze. Yeah. Ghosty goo. Die, ghosty goo. Not a whole lot here, honestly. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. Okay, so... Okay. Get out my face. And bam. And bam. Alright, they're taken care of. Now, I think there's something here. Yes, there is a Minotaur statue. Relief, the right eye is sparkling, but there's a hole where the left eye should be. Items, small jewel use. Yeah. Okay. What is going on here? You hear the sound of shifting stone. Okay, so there's obviously something here. Let's just check this one. Oh, look at that. A hallway opened up. Yeah. And we have another room here. Let's check this chest. What is that in the corner? We got nerve. Yeah. Okay, we'll just attack the amaze. Get out of here. Ow. I said get out of here. Now level 3. Okay, yeah, it does raise each stat, so... Confirmation of my earlier suspicions. Okay, 17 more. Let's just go ahead and push forward. This is it! We found it! Clearly, this is the mark of the sun, the heart of Sol Sanctum. It's just as I'd imagined, which means those two were telling the truth. But if what they said was true, then that means they must have been... They were thieves! They came to rob the sanctum! Let's hurry back to the village and tell everybody! Kraden, what's the matter? We're so close. Close? Close to what? We've come all the way to the heart of Sol Sanctum to turn our backs on it and leave. There's something wrong with that? Again, Garrett being the idiot that he is. Sol Sanctum holds the origins of alchemy. It'd be a waste to... What do you think? Shall we go a little farther? Sure. Thank you.
If you put it that way, we don't have much choice.
I'm with Kraden. I want to look inside. Really? We'll go just a little bit further. Good, it's decided. Let's move ahead. And we'll go ahead and move ahead. Let's see what's in here. Oh. What is this room? There's a moon in the picture, in the center. A picture of Luna. This must symbolize night. These rooms must be connected somehow, don't you think? No. But a room for Luna and one for Sol. It can't be mere coincidence. What does it all mean? Brady, would you look farther up the passage? Sure. Let me know what you find. Let me know what you find. Alright. Well, we'll let Kraden know what we find, and we'll go up further in the passage in the next episode, you guys. If you enjoyed, let me know by clicking that like button down below. Give me a big ol' thumbs up. Really helps me out. If you didn't enjoy it, go ahead and click that thumbs down button. I know I always say it, feedback is the most important thing to me. Positive, negative, whatever it is, you guys. If you guys really enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe to EchoReaverGaming if you haven't already. Thanks a lot, you guys. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and we'll, like I said, we'll go further into the tunnel, further into the passage, and see what the possible connection, if there is any, between the Sol and Luna rooms. But until then, you guys, I will see you guys later. 3, 2, 1, and 3420.